we did something. I don't know if we did something or not. But, what did we do? We screwed something up. Okay, hold on one second. I gotta open this back up. YouTube. We gotta pocket it. We gotta put this back up. Hold on one second. Says my connection's excellent. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna go through this. Okay, we're back on, I guess. We're into the Ethereum trade. I don't know where I left off. It shut down for some reason. Hopefully you guys will be able to log back in. Notify me. It's not showing that I'm live. Refresh. This one shows I'm live. Okay. Alright. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if this was the one. Yep. All right, we're back on. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It takes a lot to run a channel to adhere to the guidelines. That's why you got to be really careful, because they ain't got no problem shutting you down. Found that out. Just found that out the hard way. Okay, it's 11:28. I'm gonna switch it back over to the boys over here. I'm gonna take a break. Make sure we got things going. I got to take a station break so I can figure out. Oh, I burped in the dang on microphone. Excuse me. So I can figure out what's going on with my computer today. Seems we have some technical issues
on reversions and reversals, things like that. I think. VWAP is a decent confluence to have here, and I was definitely not using that factor of confluence earlier today when it jumps into VWAP and holds strong enough. I'm trying to get short. definitely working against what the data is showing me, and I'm using the confluence in the wrong way. And we kind of spoke on this yesterday, right? When we were talking about the tape, it's like, yeah, sure, we're seeing the same things, but we can all kind of act and infer them differently and behave around them differently in terms of how we're taking positions. Yeah, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, sometimes you're just trading on tilt.
Okay, folks, I'll be back.
You know what? I think it's cool that I appreciate you speaking on that, because it kind of brings, like when you were talking about like the whole story. It reminds me of I think it was either last week when you were mentioning kind of the no, I guess, no, it would have been Monday. The whole idea of like letting the stocks kind of tell a story, right?
Yeah.
You know, like the whole idea of like looking, kind of having like all these reasons to enter a trade kind of come together. And I think that's kind of interesting. I feel it kind of goes with what you're saying there. So I appreciate. You speaking on that, and I think, yeah, it gives like a different sense about how everybody has different kind of, I guess, strategy. For what they look for and what they enter trade.
It's just different perspectives, right? Like everybody
I might have to shut down.
uses the tape in a different way. Everybody
And
uses
reboot.
VWAP in a different way. Everybody uses different indicators in a different way. And
Because I was gonna step out to get a soda. I need a soda. And if this is key,
that kind of goes back to what people like to call the Bible of.
see, it's just doing it's buffering. I don't know if it's my connection. But this is not cool. We're gonna refresh it. We're gonna refresh it. And then when I come back, we'll get into some of the
Forex.com, committed to helping improve your trading skills with innovative tools. Our exclusive performance analytic.
laying off employees is Prime Entertainment. Yeah, because I know that was moving earlier.
Yeah. No, I did come across it this morning, but I didn't really think it would have any significant effect. But yeah, no, it just again at the end of the day, things can have catalysts, and that kind of points you in the direction of like where to look and kind of telling you what's in play. But no, I don't necessarily have any sort of bias because of that specific catalyst. I don't think it's really that weighted. We kind of talked about the weighting and how heavy to consider certain catalysts. Just because it has news doesn't mean you kind of give the same weighting to all the news, right? That news versus I don't know, Amazon getting into a deal with say like Nvidia, or they release some like really good AI type of technology. They have a new product, maybe an AI or something like that. That kind of news versus a few layoffs. I think that's definitely weighted a little differently. And a lot of times, you got to remember the large caps almost always have.
I'm gonna figure something out. Let me get this commercial in here.
That are.
Zero Tony.
Welcome to P&D Uniforms and Accessories, where we treat all of our customers just like family. Your one-stop shop for all things uniforms. We carry a wide selection of top-quality uniforms from school to medical scrubs, plus church and choir gear. P&D Uniforms and Accessories have been in business for over 15 years. We are centrally located at 20936 Kelly Road in East Point, Michigan. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Give us a call today, 586-777-3801. P&D Uniforms.
P&D Uniforms, that's your place to get all of your uniform and doctor needs. Whatever it is you need, that's the place to go. But I wanted to step out for a second, and this thing keeps buffering. I don't know what the deal is, why it keeps buffering. Maybe if I might have to shut one of these down. I've got a couple monitors going, and I'm thinking I'll have to.
We would have taken a couple fills there to try and piece off.
Hopefully. I don't know. Yeah, it's stopped. Okay, it's still buffering. I'm having some buffering issues today. I don't know what to do. But yeah, welcome. Thank you for tuning in today's show.
On
we are trading Ethereum.
But yeah, kind of coming back in here, 16.9. We saw that in the pre-market session there. That was.
We're starting a balance from $69.
Kind of the highs.
We're going to build that balance back up to a couple hundred.
6 a.m.-ish mark, and we kind of come right into that.
But yeah, we're coming into the 11:30 hour. Man, this really bothers me that this isn't buffering like this.
As of right now, so
I really don't like that.
We want to be wary of that. I'm also watching Visa. Visa just like I said, I only have 2 names on the watch list today, or on the sticky note. Well, SPY, I guess SPY as well. Let's take a quick look at what SPY is up to. I wonder if that level came into play. Okay, so
anyways, I'm going to take a small break here, folks, and I'm going to leave it running. Hopefully it won't buffer. I just got to run to the gas station, get myself something to drink. My throat is kind of parched there. But I'll be
Going at
back in a couple
470
minutes, and we
today.
will get into
So
today's
I did
lesson
kind of have it in interest
on
yesterday,
learning
and they consolidate.
pips,
We kind of came up into
your
it,
lots,
a bit of a
volumes,
bit of a level,
and the strategy we're going to be using to turn. Here's our strategy. Here's our strategy.
At that 474
With just a few pips, we can turn.
quite well, pushing right back into day.
We can make a successful
at
trading
those,
account.
475.
So
that's
what
pretty
we're going to be
interesting there.
doing
I'm curious
is
to know
we're
whether
going to
we
be
hold them all
trading
previously
10
structured
cents
as well now. But
at
that's just a spy.
60
I'm not
cents
really
a
necessarily
pip.
gonna
So
be
that
trading
means
it more,
we're going to
more
set the
using it as
account to trigger at 60 cents. And then we're going to
little
go
bit of
find
a- a
another
little bit of a
position
compass
that
as
we
well,
can get
but,
in, trigger another
Chalky
60
very
cents.
strong on the
We're going to
day,
build it back up
pulling
to
back on the
$2.40
That's kind of what I was looking at.
two times,
378
so that way
was,
we'll get
was a level
$6
sticky,
in.
that
And then the
does
next
come in.
move we'll be
And,
making
the VWAP
is
pulled
we'll
right
be
above as
making
well.
trades
Where's my
that will
situation
close
right
at
there?
$3
Getting two off to the
profits.
soft. I
And
did
then
turn
we'll be
along this
doing
initial
that.
push, and then when
I
it came back in,
I'm trying to talk over this guy. So after we, oh boy, here we go. Oh, I'm messing up. I'm really messing up now. So once we achieve $6 by doing small $60 moves in the market. And what I mean by $60 moves in the market is we have Ethereum up here on the chart. It's trading now at 2,426.80. So we're going to set a profit for 0.60. That means that each $60 movement will collect 60 cents. And we'll keep doing that until we get 4 trades in. Once we get those 4 trades in, our account will be past $2.50, $2.60. We're going to do that 3 times. And then as soon as we do that 3 times, so that's 3 times $2.40, $7.20. Once we get to the account to $7.20, then we're going to up our lot. We're going to up our lot by 0.5. And then we're going to set $3 trades. We're going to do 4 trades of $3 so we can get $12. After we achieve that $12, we're going to go back and we're going to go with a 10 cent or a 0.10 lot trade, which is $1. So that means that every pip that moves, it's going to move, we want $6. So we'll put $6 here. Then we'll look for a movement of $600 per move before we get into the profit. But like I was saying, if we just really wanted to keep scalping the market, we could stick with the 60 cents. But sticking with the 60 cents, we can stick 60 cents on the down move, and we can stick 60 cents on the up move. So that way, when we get into situations like this, like we're going into a downtrend, it's supposed to, because remember, we're coming from a, let me see, I gotta back it up to a 5-minute maybe. We're coming out of this narrow. We're up to the peak. Now we're coming back to the narrow. See how this is getting ready to level off at 23,000? This is where we made our trade. We're down here now at negative 21 cents. we have a balance of 69 with a margin of 49, and our free margin is like a penny. So we're just going to wait for this. We expect the market to cool down. We had all this activity up here. This activity is where the big money and the big players are. We're coming into a cool down. We're coming into the ETF being approved by sometime this evening, 5 o'clock they're saying, sometime this evening. So we're actually going to wait for the big movements, but in the interim, we've got to build our account back up. We've seen something that doesn't work, and that's the false news and the fear and all that. We know that doesn't work. So now it's time to get back on the bike, start pedaling again, and man, this is still buffering. So I don't even know if I'm going to leave it buffering. I might just leave the market going. Come on, baby. See, had I known. See, I was thinking that it was going to go to the upside, but I should have made a sell to the downside. I don't want to make a sell now, but you know what? I can make an open position to buy back up, and we're going to do that if we don't get stopped out. Oh yeah, it's not gonna let me because I don't have 50 cents. This is the only margin. I don't have any free margin, so it won't let me make a trade to the upside. 0.60 buy. Yeah. See, I'm gonna go load my stuff. I've got to go load it. So let me go and wait. No. Oh yeah, I did do that. See, there was a lot of things going on yesterday, and I got to do some physical bank transactions so I can get back into the game. So I apologize. It will be buffering, but we're going to turn these guys back on. I got to make the run. I got to make these runs. Man, if we had got back down here.
Strike rule. And I was like, one strike, okay. Two strikes, up.
I do apologize, though. You know, I've got to figure out. I think what I'll probably have to do is get a CPU now. The laptop is good, but I need more power.
Chance, 3 strikes, I'm gone.
So I will probably be investing into a CPU with more RAM, because I do believe that's probably what's happening.
So that's kind of I guess that was a silver lining of that push there, but no, definitely clearly fighting the trend. The idea was to play the breakout long off the 378, 1 month consolidation, right? It consolidated in this area with a 378 and change high for a whole month. And then today, we're breaking out of that. We come in, we pull back, confluence with VWAP, and then we hold that. Now, this is all in retrospect, right? I'm just reading out what the chart is showing me in retrospect. But in the moment, clearly, I did not have that read on. So I got to do much better with that. But NVIDIA pushing fresh highs and the market kind of pushing towards that 16.9. I should be a little bit more nimble on the short there for sure. Maybe not even think about the short, because I gotta stick to my main idea, right? The problem as of late has been you miss the idea, you try to chase it a little bit, you get a little tilted, and then I try to go the other way, trying to fight the stock, which is, again, I think that's a little bit more psychological than anything, and that's something I have to work on. Trying to work on it, but I guess still trying to figure things out. But yeah, exactly, just follow the trend. It's easy to say, in hindsight, but yeah, no, definitely got to come up with better structure. There's better rules, because I am falling to the level of my systems as of right now. Now.
Yeah, it's I think definitely I think probably comes with time as well. Because I know for myself, like, you know, you think you see something and you want to be like, on it, you get involved, and then doesn't always, unfortunately, come to fruition. Yeah. And that kind of brings me to
Okay, folks, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to shut down, and I will be back. I've got to make some runs, but I will have the station back up and going. Once I get back, I have to figure out why it keeps buffering. I may have to shut down. The computer's been going for such a long time. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
$1.50 or $1, but